Hey guys, it's Eugene. Welcome back to another video. For those who don't know me, I'm a high school student studying, and in this video I wanted to cover how to be productive without actually doing work. This is especially good for situations where you're just super unmotivated, and I totally get that. Sometimes I just feel like I can't do any of my work. So these are the things I resort to. I'll be going over 6 of them, and stay tuned. The main idea of what you're trying to achieve here when you're being productive but not doing work isn't about finishing your job, finishing your homework. It's rather about developing another aspect of yourself, which I just call it self-development. So you're basically doing things in this time of where you're going to be unproductive in order to set yourself up for better results in the future, a cleaner mindset, and just a fresh mood in general to get you started on whatever you want to do in the future. And without further ado, let's get into it. First up on the list, I like to do this when I'm in traffic, when I'm traveling, or when I just woke up or about to go to bed. I listen to podcasts and audiobooks. Podcasts and audiobooks are a great way to soak up information through passive learning. You're not actively trying to memorize everything that this person said over the podcast, but just to zone out kind of, but also have that playing in the background so you're able to get something out of it in a sense. And this applies for any type of book or podcast. Some of the audiobooks and podcasts have really deep meaning to them. Some are really content heavy, some are less. Some talk about how to fully live your happiest life. Some talk about how to build better relationships, and basically, just a combination of these will help you get more knowledge in a sense. Make sure you guys go check out my podcast, link in the description, called Wang Time. Wang Time is a podcast where my friends and I discuss a broad range of topics, and we really go in depth into the ideas. And so I'll leave the link in the description. The second way of being productive without actually working is cleaning up your room and desk space, doing any of the house chores, get rid of anything I don't use. And by doing this, you're technically not doing your job, but it's setting yourself up for future success by having a better working environment. I'm sure you guys have experienced the joy when you finally clean up your whole room, you see your desk empty, ready to go to work and get your job done. So I think by cleaning up your room, you'll be able to also kind of add motivation to actually getting you to achieve your work. The third thing I do is journaling. Journaling is part of my morning routine. However, throughout the day, when I hit those times where I feel that I'm at the wrong place at the wrong time, I just pick up my journal and write down as much as I can. Some of the things that I kind of brainstorm in the journal are reflections. I reflect a lot upon what I've been doing the past couple of weeks and how I've been making progress to my overall goal. I also set new goals for the future, which will pave the way to actually achieving these goals. If you guys want advice on procrastination, I'll have a link in the description of how to stop procrastinating. There's a lot of good advice on there, so go check that out. And the fourth thing is taking a nap. I'm sure you guys have heard of power naps. Those are anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes long. These power naps will actually supercharge the rest of your day, as it helps you relax, reduce fatigue, improve your alertness, and improve your mood. And it'll just overall boost your performance in whatever you're doing in the future. And sometimes I do take these naps and you just feel so refreshed after you're fresh and ready to go. Just be aware that you set a timer right before you take your nap, as if your nap goes anywhere past 1 hour, 2 hour mark, once you wake up, you'll feel a sleep inertia. This is when you're just completely dizzy and just feeling super unmotivated, and this will make it worse. So take naps with caution. And the fifth thing I do is meditate and stretch. By meditating, I'm able to kind of reflect, but do it more in the mind, which allows for a wider range of thinking processes. A study conducted in 2011 by Harvard Medical School actually found that by meditating, you're increasing your ability to process new information much quicker. So this is especially useful once you come back from school and you're feeling really lazy, kind of, you don't want to do your homework. Just to soak up that knowledge that you got from your overall school day, meditating is a great way to reset and gather that knowledge in your brain. Some of the other benefits of meditating include improved self-awareness, reduced stress, reduced anxiety and depression. It can also help control your addictions and also controlling your pain. Believe it or not, meditating can actually improve your pain tolerance, which I found surprising at first. And I've just been trying to meditate once or twice a day consistently to kind of see the effects for myself, and I suggest you try them out as well. The sixth way to combat your laziness and actually be productive without feeling that you're doing work is by setting a morning routine or whatever routine. By having a routine, your body will get used to kind of doing work so much that it won't feel like work to you. And for me, before I go to bed, I tend to read 45 minutes to an hour and a half before I sleep. And this has turned into a routine that I do this without actually thinking. And you're also kind of doing work without actually feeling that you do work. So setting a routine will help you overcome that barrier to actually doing work and get you on the right path to being productive. And those were the 6 things that I do while feeling highly unmotivated while also wanting to get work done. I feel like these can be applied to different scenarios where you're in traffic. So like you don't really have the resources to actually study, but you kind of feel like being productive. Listening to audiobooks, meditating, just journaling on your phone, those will all help to clear your mind and get ready for your future to achieve your goals to the best of your abilities. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this, subscribe, smash that like button, and leave a comment on what you guys want to see in the future. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.